Hi everybody, it's Monica. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to share with you guys today. I decided to get out just to go see if there was anything new at JOANN'S, any bargains or anything, and I did find quite a few things. I'm going to do a little mini haul in just a minute, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of the footage from JOANN'S and see what I found, and a couple of the things that I found at some other stores. And then once I share that with you, I will get back to the tutorial on the shirt that we're making today. So stick around, and that's coming up next. Here we are at JOANN'S. Let's go see what's inside. Anything exciting, we'll find out. Okay, first of all, I went to Five Below and I actually found this little, it's a beauty organizer, but I actually found you wanted to put on my desk and organize a few things that I have by my computer, because I have a wooden one right now and you know that's not really my aesthetic, so I thought that was a good deal. And then I found this 4-pack of acrylic paint. They actually had this for 50% off, so I thought that was a pretty good deal for when I feel like painting a canvas of some sort, doing some kind of craft. So there is what I found at Five Below. Let me show you now what I found at JOANN'S. All right, here is my JOANN'S bag. And I found this adorable washi tape. I love the tropical feel of it. I mainly got it for that. I actually like the top 4 on there, but these I can do something with, but I absolutely love the tropical. That is the reason why I got that one. And they had all the Cricut sublimation blanks half off. So on my upcoming tutorial that I'm going to do a series on for sublimation, I'm going to use all these things that I found to demonstrate some things that you can use to sublimate. So that was half off. You get 2 mugs. I also got these cosmetic bag blanks. There are 2. I'm excited to try these out. I've never tried the Cricut sublimation product, so this will be a nice little tutorial once I get into the series of recording those. I also got this Cricut tote bag. Excited for this. I think it's going to be a fun tutorial. Again, that's going to be coming in the future. I can't tell you for sure. I'm trying to develop a game plan of creating the series, but that will be coming shortly. I also got a Cricut t-shirt blank. Again, I've never tried the Cricut sublimation blank, so this will be interesting. And then my last item for my card making, of course, is this Floral Paradise cardstock pack. It is absolutely stunning. I love it. Double-sided. Oh, it's going to be hard to decide what side I'm going to use, but absolutely gorgeous. And I believe this was also half off. So And I met an amazing person there at JOANNE'S. Ren, if you're watching this, hello. Thank you so much for attending to me. You were very kind and generous. I appreciate you so much. It was great meeting you. But now that I have shown you my mini haul, I am going to pause right here and pull up my things that I'm working on for the t-shirt that we're working on. So give me 1 second. Okay, here I am in Creative Fabrica, and I'm just typing in not lucky, just blessed. I don't want an actual St. Patrick's Day design. I just want some wording. Excuse me. And as you can see here, there's a lot of really cute designs. I want to go with this one right here. Not lucky, just blessed. I like the font. I like the size. I'm going to go ahead and hit download. Just a nice simple design. I'm going to tweak it a little bit, but we'll jump over here to Cricut and look for a canvas template for a t-shirt. And I'm just going to put on here t-shirt just to pull up a template. I normally don't really use that because I already know what sizes I go, but just for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to show you here. There's a women's t-shirt. I believe I selected the size up there. I apologize if I skipped that, but I'm adding my design to the canvas. And I did already upload it, as you saw there. Now I'm going to go ahead and move it to the middle of the t-shirt. Make sure that my little lock is locked. And I am going to size this to 9.5 inches. That is the standard size I usually use for any t-shirt that I design. If the t-shirts go larger than an extra large, then I'll add a couple more inches just to have a little better balance on the shirt. Okay, so there's the design. Absolutely love it. I'm going to go ahead and ungroup it here and get rid of a couple of elements that I don't really like. I don't like this shamrock. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete these dashes here. Looks like that is also grouped. So I'm going to change this to the light beige. That's going to represent my champagne colored glitter heat transfer vinyl. And I'm going to go ahead and delete the little dashes here. I do not like those. I want to make this as simple as possible. Now I could have designed this already, but I like the wording. To have to try to find something and it takes a while to find the right font for the right design. I like this. It was very simple. I liked it, so I went with it. I'm just tweaking it to what I want to do with it. So I'm going to go ahead and just change these to the layers of heat transfer vinyl that I'm going to use for my design. These are going to be just regular white heat transfer vinyl. The Lucky is going to be in a green glitter heat transfer vinyl. And then, of course, the Blessed is going to be in the champagne colored heat transfer vinyl. Now here I'm just looking to see what it's going to look like on a gray shirt. And for some reason, I don't know why the color just didn't stick on here. I've never tried that either, but it's okay. I just kind of wanted to get an idea of what it's going to look like. So I like that. I'm probably going to go ahead and get rid of the little swoosh mark at the bottom. I don't really like that either. So we're going to go ahead and just also pull in a shamrock. This is the same shamrock I used for my glitter earrings that I did last week. The shamrock or St. Patrick's Day earrings. I just want to go ahead and adjust the design just a little bit, just to fit the right scale of the letters here. It takes a little tweaking until I kind of get an idea of what I want here. So bear with me while I look and figure out the right placement for this. And I think that's gonna work right there. Perfect. Now, I was trying to see about doing an offset with the shamrock, but I'm going to have to do it with the word lucky. I just have to move a few things out of the way. I'm doing the offset. I like the 0.070. It gives me just enough give where there's not too much of a gap. It's just the right amount. I'm going to hit apply, and then I'm going to go ahead and scroll over and hide my word lucky. There's my offset in black. Now I'm going to go ahead and group together the lucky and the shamrock. And whoops, I grabbed the bless. I don't want to do that. I'm going to have to hide it. All right. So now let's grab the shamrock and the lucky offset, and we're going to hit slice. And what it's going to do is it's going to slice out the little bit of the bottom of the Y where the shamrock is. That's exactly what I want, just to slice out that little portion to be able to have my word nice and easy. As you can see, I just went ahead and hid those little sliced out items, and then I'm going to go ahead and click my design, pull up my lucky again, and there you go. Love that. Okay, now that I'm looking at this, I think I do want to get rid of this swoosh. And now there is my design. That is what it's going to represent. I'm going to go ahead and hide a couple of these things because I need to attach the shamrock and the word lucky together. So I'm just hiding my other layers for now, so it'll be easy for me to go ahead and weld together my two green items right here. So I'm just going to grab them all, and I'm going to go ahead and attach them. If you don't attach a word or anything that you want to keep the exact same scale and anything, what's going to happen is when you pull it up on your mat, it's not going to come out the way it shows here on your canvas. You have to attach your words or weld them if it's like a cursive word. So I always make sure that I do that because do you see right here on the right hand side, the lucky, you got the Y separate, you got the UCK separate, and the L. That's why it's important to attach or weld your items together just to be on the safe side, because then you're going to have pieces that are separate. You see how this one, part of the word is one, and then the other part, you definitely want to make sure you attach or weld because it's going to be in pieces. If you don't do that, you've got to pay attention to your layers. This is why it's important to always pay attention to your panel, as you can see right here. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead right now and hit save of my project and just name it pretty much not lucky, just blessed, just in case for some reason Cricut decides to crash or my computer's acting up. I'll have my project saved and I don't have to go back and fix it again. It'll be ready to go and send to my Cricut cutter. So there it's saved. I'll click on there. I'm going to go ahead and make it. And it's going to take me to where my apologies. It's taking me to my mats. And now what we're doing is I'm going to go ahead and mirror all my mats because this is heat transfer vinyl. Here is my white layer. Here is my champagne colored layer. Go ahead and mirror that. And then my green layer, we'll go ahead and mirror that. And that is ready to go. And we will go ahead, hit continue, and then send this to our Cricut cutter. There we go. All right, here is my vinyl that I cut out for my shirt design, as you saw on Cricut. Now I'm just going to weed everything out if it decides to cooperate with me today. I tell you, sometimes it's super easy, other times not so much. Of course, I need to cut this because this is going in 2 separate spots. And then my green glitter vinyl, of course. I always try to save as much as I can of my vinyl, but sometimes I just can't help it, so I try my best. And let's see, there's a piece here somewhere. There we go. Lucky. Oh, I missed a little spot in that green. I'll have to come back to it in a second. The glitters are sometimes a little hard to see the cut line, like you notice I missed right there on the green, but I'll get that in just a second. So hard to see sometimes. There we go. Uh-oh. Am I trying to peel off? Yep, sure I am. See, these are hard to tell sometimes, but that is salvageable. I mean, it's really hard to see these cut lines. I know there's a hack for that, and maybe at some point I will show you that, but I am not going to worry about that right now. Alright, I think I got all of them on here. Blessed. Let's come back to this and get this little tiny piece right here. Alright, so it's pretty much going to go like this. Of course, I'll center it and everything on the shirt, but pretty much like that. Okay, let me pause here, get my shirt, make sure my heat press is heated, and I will be right back. Alright, as you can see, my heat press is almost there. I set it for 320 degrees for 15 seconds, so almost there. I'm going to pause right here, prep my shirt, and I'll be back with you in just a second. I'm just pre-pressing it to take out any moisture. Just a few seconds. And now I'm going to take my handy dandy shirt guide. Okay. If you're wondering, I have a pressing mat underneath because I like to have extra pressure. And this being an auto press, I've noticed that it needs just a little more pressure. That's the reason why I bought this. The pressing mat I have isn't big enough, so I bought this one just a little bit bigger to be able to cover most of my... Okay, this isn't working for me. I think I'm going to put a crease down the middle instead. This is a Gildan women's soft style shirt. It has a little more shape than the standard Gildan soft style. It has a little more curvature, so to speak, for women, and that's what I prefer. So I'm just going to make a crease right down the middle. It just helps me center my design. And we only need a few seconds for that. So you can see there's a... I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but there is a line. So now we can work with this. All right. I think the first one I'm going to do is this one. I usually just, this is right in the middle. I just usually fold it right where there's no... I just want to get an idea. This is going to go right on top, but I want to get an idea. Usually, here's my line. Right about here. That looks good. Actually, I don't know. This is what I struggle with sometimes, you guys. Trying to line up nice and straight. This is why I have all these guides. And okay, I think that's actually supposed to be that way. So I don't need to put a cover sheet on this just yet. So I'm going to go ahead and press that 320 degrees for 15 seconds. I will probably do these last. I'm just going to measure to make sure I have enough room in between each of my glitter layers. All right. Actually, I need to fold this. I think that looks good. It looks fairly even. Let me see. Evenly spaced throughout. All right. Yeah, I think that looks good. Now I do need to put my Teflon sheet here to make sure that the glitter layer is protected that I just did. And what I'll do is I'm going to put this, and now that these glitter layers are done, I'm going to lower the temperature to 305 degrees for my regular vinyl. So I'm going to pause right here and let it cool down until it gets to 305, and I'll be right back. Okay, it's at 305, and I got my letters as lined up as best as I could. Now, one press here for 15 seconds. Move these, and then I like to do one final press just for a few seconds just to make sure everything's tacked down nice and secure. Can never be too safe. All right, there it is, you guys. I'm going to turn this off, and I'll be back in just a minute. All right, you guys, that was it. What do you guys think? Great shirt, right? Now, again, as I mentioned, this is a Gildan women's soft style t-shirt. This has a little more shape to it, which I absolutely love, but this is also the same heat transfer vinyl that I used in my video where I made the St. Patrick's Day earrings. So if you haven't seen that yet, I will link it at the very end of this video. But that is it, you guys. I hope you liked my little shopping haul and little trip to Joann's. I lucked out finding the Cricut supplies 50% off, so we'll be watching for a tutorial on that coming soon. I'm still trying to write out the plan for my series because it is going to be a series for sublimation, so stay tuned for that. But if you found value in this video and enjoyed just a little variance that I did in this particular video, I'd appreciate a like, and if you could hit the subscribe button, it would really help me out as I'm still building my YouTube channel here. And I do appreciate every one of you guys who actually sticks around to the very end, all the way through. That means a lot. It does help out the algorithm in my channel, and it kind of helps push out my video. So I appreciate you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good night, guys. Bye.